Hey guys, welcome to the channel, and today I want to talk about a simple camera that I love using. It's the Fuji X100. Yeah, I have talked about this before, but it's actually my journey in photography. I want to also talk about with the Fujifilm, and the first camera I ever used, not the first, but my favorite cameras that I actually used. And when I bought the Fujifilm X100, it was all kind of a game changer in my photography life, because you just buy it was called the compact camera, but it was a better camera from all the other compact cameras. I myself don't see it as a compact camera. I myself see it like a DSLR, because the image quality in the camera gives out so much good detail, and I just love the camera itself, not to mention the retro looks of the camera. So what do I want to say about the camera is the way it changed me and how I do my framing and how I do my photography as well. The size of the camera, I just love it. It's cute, and it's cute. Starting off is the way that when I bought that camera, it actually changes the whole perspective in how I see the digital photography. And especially when you buy a DSLR, you have to buy a lens with it. That one comes with a lens, it's fixed. And when you buy that camera, and when you see the camera, it's just like a small camera. In how I saw photography, you can only have a f-stop of 2, which is not bad. It's actually pretty good. And it actually changed me, because I like shooting in very shallow depth of field, like 1.8 or 1.2, and I suddenly realized that you can actually shoot at 2 and actually looks even better. Now I shoot at 2.8 or 2. It actually changed me in how I do my photography as well, and seeing the results that the camera can bring, that I actually like using it even in professional shoots, especially when the new cameras came out, like the Fujifilm X100V. When I saw the images that produced, it was pretty amazing, and maybe save up to get one myself. And the fun fact about the camera is that the sensor size is actually pretty much like a DSLR. That's when you see the images that come out, it was actually just not pretty good. It's awesome. So why, when I bought the camera, actually I bought it around 2000, I think it was 14 or was it 16? I bought it in 2016, and then after a while I needed the money, that I sold it again, and then later a year ago I missed it and I bought it again. It was a Fujifilm X100, the original one, and when I keep seeing the results, I'm just at awe. Imagine a 12 megapixel camera, and I'll just post up photos here. Just imagine those, just 12 megapixel camera to 12 point something, and it still does amazing images. And I did use it for some of the wedding photos. It built me as a photographer, I used to bring a lot of lenses. Yeah, the Fujifilm, it looks nice when you have the TCL X100, the 50mm, but the 28 equivalent to a 35mm for the Fuji X100 is pretty good as well. You have that 35 where our eyes are like a 35mm, and it gives out the amazing bokeh as well. Is the camera for anyone? It's for anyone. Anyone who likes to go, just bring a camera that's not too heavy, not too big, and you can just bring it along. You can just bring it along with you. Here's the thing, when I started using the Fujifilm X100 again, it does have a slow, what do you call this? Slow focusing rate, and you have to take your time in taking a photo. But in that way, you actually realize that you don't have to always snap away very quickly or in a hurry, because that's street photography, right? You have to do like a stolen shot and everything. But in this one, the Fujifilm X100 original, it actually practiced me, to say to myself that don't rush it, take your time, and just take your time with the shot, you know? Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why it never leaves my bag. You know, that common exercise that I love, that when I'm doing wedding photography and when I'm doing my work, I always have to have this fast, sure speed on a fast, space. You have to be on the go. When I go to my Fuji X100, everything just slows down for a bit, and just you take your time and just wait. Everything is about patience, and when you get that right moment, boom, you get the beautiful shot. And other cameras, like it's like a Gatling gun or a machine gun, but this one is like a sniper or something. Snipers are quite different, but it's like you take your time, just slow down. You don't have to rush in everything. I have talked about my Fuji F100 before, but this video is like the thing how I experienced with my Fujifilm X100, and how it also changed me as a photographer as well. That hey, this camera actually is also good for a photographer, and it kind of changes my way to take photos. Right? Is it?